Yes. This extension of credit from the state of Washington based upon a contract with the United Nations. Yes. I just wanted to know that 65% of wage garnishment, where you're going to garnish my wages. Isn't there a contractual obligation to enforce the United Nations marriage certificate? Now, I know you said we were common law marriage, but we were really married. I was thinking of the marriage ceremony while we were in Kosovo. Yes. And I thought for sure she was the one. But for 7 years and 4 months, you've allowed for my wife to abduct my sons, and then I'm sitting out here waiting for you to remove your fraud, and you said, no, we don't have to do that. And I'm like, well, I'm going to sue this state and every state for enforcing as a full faith and credit marriage certificate from the United Nations. And then I'm going to sue you for the 65% wage garnishment for the back child support that you extended to her. Yes, because you can't have a dissolved marriage without a valid marriage license from a state or a nation of reciprocity. Pooch. Now I'm sitting here knowing that I'm going to be sleeping in a homeless shelter a week from now. Yes, yes, yes. And I've told you I dislike sleeping in the homeless shelter. But you, as law enforcement, don't really understand how big the lawsuit's going to be. Yes, for issuing a dissolution of marriage where there was no proof of service. Right, because you said you couldn't find me. But I was living at the same location. And then you said, well, we're going to get the fucker for not paying back child support and you're going to put me in jail. Yes. And then if I get a job, you're going to fuck up my background check because you kept arresting me for crimes I didn't commit. Yes. And then I'm not going to have enough money to support an emergency bed to sleep on. Yes, yes, yes. Because you're totally gonna, absolutely gonna, just gonna fuck me over today, are you? Pooch. Wage garnishment laws have the requirement that any contractual obligation on the part of the United States has to be valid. And that $1.86 that you took from me because you are child support services. I'm wanting to sue the United States for violating the contractual obligations of the United Nations Conventions. Pooch! And when I think about the extension of credit from the people of the state of Washington because you refuse to acknowledge the fucking laws of the United States.